Okay, question 3a. Determine the closest integer to the irrational number. So we have the square root of 5. So again, the first step will be very similar to question 2. You just want to write down the two perfect square that is smaller than and bigger than 5 in this case. And we want, of course, we want the closest one. We know that the square of 4 is 2 and the square of 9 is 3. And of course, 4 is much closer to 5 compared to 9, right? So this is only 1 away and this is 4 away. So the closest integer here is going to be 2. Square root of 19, same idea. So we have square root of 16, which is smaller than 19 and a perfect square, and the square root of 25. Square root of 16 is 4, and the square root of 25 is 5. 16 is 3 away from 19, and 25 is 6 away from 19. So we can say that the square root of 19 is much closer to 4 compared to 5. C, the square root of 180. The square root of 180 is in between the square root of 169 and the square root of 196. The square of 169 is 13, and the square root of 196 is 14. When you look at the distance, 169 to 180 is 11 away, and 180 to 196 is 16 away. So we can say that the square root of 180 is closer to 13 compared to 14. D, the square root of 450. This one is a little bit big, so you should be allowed to use a calculator for this problem. But I've memorized all the perfect square already. The square of 441 is 21, and the square of 484 is 22. So we have 21 and 22. 441 is 9 away from 50. And 484 is 34 away from 50. So we can say that the square of 450 is close to 21. E, the square root of 590. So 625 would be 25. And now I'm going to try 24 square. 24 square is 576. So the square root of 576 is 24. Same idea. 576 is 14 away from 590. And 590 to 625 is 35 units away. So the square root of 590 is close to 24. F, we get a much smaller number, negative square root of 5. So we can have negative square root of 9 and negative square root of 4. Square of 9 is 3, and the square root of 4 is 2. We can see that 5 and 4 is only 1 away, but 9 to 5 is 4 away. So the negative square root of 5 is close to negative 2. G, negative square root of 19. Same idea. We have negative square root of 25 and negative square root of 16. 25 to 19 is 6 units away. 19 and 16 is 3 units away. So we have negative 5 and negative 4. And much closer to negative square root of 16, so this will be negative 4. H, negative square root of 180. We have 196 and 169. Square of 196 is 14, and the square root of 196 is 13. From 196 to 180 is 16 units away. From 180 to 169, this is 11 units away. So we can say that this is closer to negative 13. I negative square root of 450. So, you know, this is so big, you can just type it into your calculator. So the square root of 450 is 21.2, so this will be closer to 21. And the last one, same idea, because this number is quite big, you can really just type this into your calculator. Square root of 590. And you get 24.3. So it will be closer to 24. Okay, that's the end of question 3. I'll see you in question 4.